I'm okay. What's up guys, Shawn here. Today let's talk about 5 super important tips that will help improve your short film game. Let's go.
You must find them for me and destroy them.
First, let me apologize for not getting a video out sooner. I've been fighting a cold. And if you're here for something about technology or gaming, you can skip this video. Just go ahead and move along and wait till the next one. But before you leave, this is a super random giveaway. Okay, I almost missed it. This is the SNES Classic. And if you learn about how you can win this one, stick around to the end of this video and I will go over full details. Anyways, let's jump right in. 5 tips on how to improve your short film. Number 1, camera movement. First, this and all these steps is somewhat subjective and it really depends on the look that you're going for. But in my opinion, camera movement during a scene is very important. Why? Well, because your shot can go from this to something like this. Also, if the subject is far away, or if you're in a large space, try to throw something in the foreground. This will help the viewer actually see the movement the camera is making. And if you don't have a slider or a tripod, try to be creative. You can place your camera on a skateboard or a chair with wheels, or even on a towel and just pull it on a smooth surface. And if you don't have any of those objects, then just hold your camera and move as steady as you possibly can and throw on some warp stabilizer in Adobe Premiere. Number 2, cutting on action. This simply means cutting while your subject is still in movement. This helps sell the look that you were using 2 cameras while filming, and it can also help hide stuttering in your cuts. Just remember to go over the performance with the actor several times before you actually film it. That way all the movements and motions are going to be the same all the way through. Then you can replicate the scene twice, moving the camera from one spot to another, and suddenly you can get something like this.
Don't hurt me! I'm not gonna hurt you.
Number 3, cooler transitions. Rather than using a dissolve or a fade to black to go from scene to scene, try an object wipe. This could be somebody walking across the frame, and then you would simply mask out the scene with your editing program, revealing the next scene behind it. Or you can do a camera spin to hide your transition mid-camera movement. Your viewers will be more likely to miss the cut since the camera is going to be in movement and the frames are going to be blended together. So if you want your transition to work, if the camera's spinning from right to left, remember to pick up right to left for the next scene. And another option for a transition is to cover the lens up completely, whether it's your hand covering the lens or you moving the lens into a dark place and then cutting to your next scene. Number 4, shoot at the highest resolution possible. Shooting at the highest resolution available to you is super important, and here's why. Say you're shooting in 4K. You can still edit in a 1080p timeline, but now you'll have more pixels per inch to work with. Because you shot in 4K and you're editing in a 1080p timeline, you now have the ability to add an artificial pan or zoom. Also, when you rescale your footage down from 4K to 1080p, it will look slightly more detailed and better than if you were to have shot it in 1080p natively. And number 5, understanding color correcting and color grading. So first off, color correcting is usually done before color grading. So first, when shooting your film, try to shoot in log or flat picture profiles. This helps keep the shadows and highlights just right and kind of mutes all your colors so then you have room to play around with them when you're color correcting and color grading. It also helps baseline all your footage so that it all looks pretty similar. With the exception of exposure and white balance, make sure you get your white balance and exposure right when you're shooting. So to start off with color correcting, drop all your footage on a timeline. Make sure the image matches across the board from scene to scene. If it doesn't, apply color correction. Crush your blacks, add RGB curves. The point here is just to make sure that the footage looks the same. When you're done with that, you can move on to color grading. This is when you actually add the look of the film. You can apply a LUT and play with the look, and how harsh you want the LUT to appear by adjusting the opacity. Number 6, yep, I know I said 5, but this is a bonus. Add the bars. I'm talking about letterboxing. This really does change the overall look of your film. It's a simple tweak and it helps make your project look way more cinematic. But remember that you're going to be adding black bars in the editing process. So try to remember to have your subject positioned in a way that the black bars aren't going to interfere with their performance. Giveaway time! So I kind of got an extra SNES Classic here that I really don't need. And since they're kind of impossible to find, why not do a giveaway? So how do you qualify for one? First, share this video on Twitter and hashtag #MeWantASNES. Step 2, show me some love and subscribe to this channel. I think I deserve that. I'm giving you an SNES Classic. And 3, drop a comment below. Say anything. Be nice. I don't know, start a convo about other filming tips that you guys may want. Anyways, what did you guys think about these tips that I talked about today? Did I leave out anything that you think I should have included? Help other filmmakers out. Leave a comment below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. And if you guys loved this video, be sure to subscribe. See you guys in the next one. If you guys are curious about any of the gear that I use, I do have links for them in the description below. They are my Amazon affiliate links, and if you choose to purchase from them, it will help support this YouTube channel. Also, I do have a Patreon link in my description. If you love this channel and want to see more, show me some love over there too. See you guys.